Hi everyone. I'm making this because people don't believe that I drive a lot. Okay, this is my first stop here in Paulding for my collections. Okay, as you see, my mileage is 98,346. I started out when I left the house at 98,300. From here, from Stryker to here is 46 miles. It takes an hour to get from here to Stryker. Okay, I gotta go to Oakwood. It's my next stop for collections. That's another 15 miles, so there's already like 50 some miles. Then I gotta go to Ayersville. That's another 15 miles. You're talking about 70 miles right there. That's only 3 stores. Then I got to do all the stores in town. You're talking another 80 to 100 miles. There's 170. You include the Wasion home delivery, all of the stores, Defiance home delivery for the Blade, and it comes up to 400 miles because I actually done the entire route myself, and it comes out to an exact 400 miles a day. Now it's 170 during collections because you're not doing the home deliveries, because you're collecting from the stores and getting paid. But again, if you include, because the Blade runs Thursday and Sunday, with the Crescent, the total miles with the Crescent is 170. So you add 170 to 400, you're at 570, and that's just in one day. If I did both the Crescent and the Blade routes, it would be 11 hours on the road. The reason why I split it is because it only takes like 5.5 hours when we split it, which is great because not in the vehicle very long. But again, a lot of people don't understand that the Defiance Blade route, I took it over when the driver quit. He basically walked off the route after 20 some years being with the Blade, and the Blade was supposed to cut out these 2 stores, the one here in Paulding and the one in Oakwood, but they never did. I actually talked to my boss with the Blade. He said that since they're selling, which they do, that it would be more profitable for me to keep these stores. But it takes me over an hour to drive to these 2 stores to deliver a total of 9 papers. Yeah, the Paulding Marathon sold out. I made over $26 and some cents because today is the day that I get paid for what the store sold over the weekend. Well, now I have no idea how well Oakwood did because a lot of times they sell out. A lot of times I walk out with 3 returns. And both days they get 3 papers. And the Paulding store gets 6 papers both days. So if I walk out with 3 returns, that means they only sold 1 day of papers there because they get a total of 6 papers through the week, and Paulding gets a total of 12. So again, it goes back to my miles because I am now 2 miles from where I originally started, and I still got to go to Oakwood. And yeah, it is a lot of driving, it is a lot of wear and tear on the vehicles, but the Blade, if I can give up the Crescent route, the Blade pays a hell of a lot better than the Crescent. You get paid every week with the blade. The Crescent, you get paid every 2 weeks. And the blade, they charge you for the papers, and then you charge the stores, and then the stores pay you. Now, do I make a lot of money during collections? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I originally started out making $150 a week from collections. I now make about $125 because it just depends on the weeks, and it depends on how the stores sell. So again, it goes by how much the stores sell, and yeah, today is the date that I get paid for my stores, but then I get a regular check from the blade. So people need to understand that, okay, yeah, it's a lot of wear and tear on the vehicle, but I make decent money with the blade than what I do with the Crescent. But I'm going to stop it right here. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.